This is TaskSpoon, the series where I aim to complete the collection log by doing one randomly generated task at a time. After completing the medium tier, I'm ready to attempt some of the longest and hardest challenges yet as I move on to the hard tier. Welcome to Season 3 of TaskSpoon. Hello everybody and welcome to episode 125 of the TaskSpoon series. In the last video, I completed the hard tier. I finished every task left on the hard tier, and in this episode, I have a plan. There's a few things I want to do this video. A little bit of it is going to be upkeeping some supplies and restocking the bank, and a couple other activities that I want to do along the way. And I have three main objectives. One, I would like to train my prayer. I have a bunch of bones and ensouled heads in the bank, and there's really never a good time to train prayer, so I figured this would be a good time to do it. I'm just going to use whatever I have. I have no goal for a level or anything. Just going to use the supplies in the bank. My next objective is to do some corrupted Gauntlet. I would love some armor seeds. I still don't have any, even at like 180 KC, and yeah, my Bofa is just not strong enough. So I'm gonna do some corrupted Gauntlet and hopefully get some armor seeds, and then taking those into Zulrah. I need Zulrah scales. The past few episodes, I have drained my Zulrah scale stack almost entirely. I think I have like 3,000 scales left in the blowpipe and the trident combined. So yeah, prayer, then corrupted Gauntlet, then Zulrah, and then also some like farming and herb lore stuff in there too. So yeah, let's get started. So this is what I got for prayer training. As long as I get average luck on all the bones and I don't die and lose any of them, and I do all of these, I should get about 950k experience, which should get me to 89, I think. Maybe 88 rather. So yeah, I think I'm just going to go start with those. And this is going to be the first of the prayer levels. I was like 20k away from this, so 86 prayer. So for the bones, like I said, going to be using them on the Chaos Altar here in the wilderness, and just going to bring one inventory at a time. I don't really feel like dying and losing a bunch of bones. And what I'm going to be doing, as you can see, I got the locator orb in the inventory. I'm just going to be killing myself with the locator orb, because it's faster than using the wine, and then actually finishing it off with the wine. And you'll notice, I'm actually on a PvP world. If you die on a PvP world, you're actually like right next to a bank chest. So I don't have to go and like run all the way down into the basement of the Vera Castle. I put on all my stuff again. I didn't mean to deposit that one. And yeah, it just makes it a little bit faster. And not to mention, there's just less people on PvP worlds in general, especially out in the wilderness anyway. So yeah, I think there's like 51 people in this world. So hopefully I don't die, and hopefully this is the fastest way I can do it. I'll let you know how it goes. Oh, there is 87 prayer. So I just went and looked it up, and 88 prayer is actually the next prayer point restoration bracket for prayer potions. So that is going to be sort of my goal for right now. And I think that's exactly where I'm going to get to with the bones that I have, especially if I die a few more times. I don't think there is any way I can get to 89. So yeah, 88 prayer is going to be the goal for now. And there is 88 prayer. And I realized that I'm actually stupid because my plugin didn't take into account the chance to save the bones at the altar. So I actually have way more prayer experience than I thought. I'm definitely going to get to 89, maybe even 90, depending on how lucky I am. Okay, so I used all of my Dagonoth and my dragon bones, and all I've got left are these baby dragon bones. And I realized that I have like 3,000 of these. If I don't bring some noted bones, these are going to take forever. So I bought noted bones with some coins and some armor to hopefully not die if I get attacked. Now I know that makes me kind of look like a juicy target, but you know, whatever. If I die, I don't really care about losing any of the things. Obviously I want to use the bones, but realistically if I lose some, whatever. Oh my god, my wrist hurts so much and I still have so many more bones to get through, but there is 89 prayer. According to the XP tracker, I need to sacrifice 4,668 more baby dragon bones, and assuming that I get average luck, aka the Chaos Altar saves half of my bones, then I should actually have enough to get to 90, although that does mean I'm going to be here for a couple more hours of spam clicking, and my wrist already hurts so much, but I think I'm going to do it. So yeah, 90 prayer is the new goal. You really need to bring 5 people to PK at the Chaos Altar? Really, guys? Oh, well, I wasn't recording that, but I did just die again, unfortunately. Can't believe how many people are PKing baby dragon bones at the Chaos Altar, but here we are. I got 444 bones left. It says I need 1100, so I'm probably not going to get to 90 prayer with these, but I think I have some big bones. Oh, that's so sad. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. I guess I'll just finish these off. Okay, well, there is another death at the Chaos Altar. I have 219 bones left. My tracker says I need 864, so that's not going to happen. But I did remember that I actually have some ensouled heads I didn't use. I was saving these because there's a clue step that you have to kill a reanimated abyssal demon, but I might just go and use the rest of these and then use those heads and try and get the level. I'll still have some in the bank if I ever get the clue step, so it's fine. I said before that one of the reasons I wanted to bring the noted bones and actually use the unnote feature here was to speed up the process, which was true, but another reason was I didn't actually make that many burning amulets, and I knew if I did the suicide method, I was going to run out of charges. But turns out that if I just bring a new amulet and die anyway, then it doesn't really help that problem. So for the last 200, I'm just going back to the suicide method. Therefore, I basically guarantee that I get to use all of them, and therefore guaranteed to get 90 prayer. So yeah, doing this again. Okay, well, it took a little longer than anticipated with significantly more wrist pain, but there is 90 prayer. We have done it. Cross that one off the list. 125 combat. Very cool. On to objective number 2, the one that I'm looking forward to the least. Corrupted Gauntlet. Yay. Okay, so Corrupted Gauntlet. I have one main objective, and that is armor seeds. Yeah, I should have seen like 3 or 4 armor seeds at this point, and I have 0, so that is very sad. Now, obviously, I do have the Bofa and the pet, so it's hard to complain, but I essentially need to get 6 armor seeds in the long run. 5 would actually be totally fine for now. In fact, 3 is sort of my short-term goal, but that does mean that I could have to do a lot of Gauntlet, so I'm just going to get started. I don't really know how much time I'm going to dedicate to doing this, but I guess it depends on if I get lucky or not. Okay, I'm not going to lie to you guys. First kill back was a little scuffed, but we did it, didn't die, and we didn't get it. So I guess the grind begins. Hopefully the next time you see a clip, it's because I got an armor seed. I was looking forward to seeing all the loot stack up in the inventory, but then I remembered I am still trying to do these farm runs to get through all these Renar seeds that I had. So yeah, rip to that, but it'll be worth it in the long run. Okay, this is gonna be the first disappointment update. 200 KC. And no armor seed. That's sad. So yeah, that's 4 times the drop rate, 4.5 times if you include the regular Gauntlet KC, and yeah, it's just so demoralizing. I think if I get even 1 armor seed, I'll have like a sort of a burst of motivation, but for now, I want to do almost anything else, but I know this is the thing that I need to do, so I guess we go again. Okay, well, I figured if I'm going to be stuck here forever, I should do some combat achievements. So I did a couple there, one to make full tier 3 armor, and one to only have 1 attuned weapon, and maybe it'll give me good luck, never mind. But yeah, cool, 2 combat achievements. No, why? Oh. Remember when I said I just needed to get 1 armor seed to sort of have that kick of motivation to keep me going? Yeah, that's sort of the opposite. Well, this is going to be the last farm run I have for Renar seeds. I finally made my way through the like 200 of them that I had from the Crystal Implings and the Moss Giants. I'm finally planting something else, so I should have plenty of prayer potions to make later in the video. Oh my goodness, I actually haven't looked at the herb tab since I started farming those seeds, but 1900 Renar weeds, that is crazy. Okay, so here's a little update for you guys. 225 KC now. That combined with the regular Gauntlet KC puts us at 5 times the drop rate for an armor seed. So that's not great. But my internet's being a little weird right now, so I'm going to take a bit of a break and try and get through some of these Renars and make some prayer potions and just go and watch something. And a nice little bonus from making all these prayer potions, 92 herb lore, halfway to 99. Doesn't really do anything for me. If I can get one more level, then at least I can Botanical Pie boost to make Divine Super Combats, but for now, it's, you know, just kind of cool. Oh my goodness, look at it. 2,352 prayer potions. I also went and made all those attack potions. 1,900 of those. We are feeling good. I think I actually have enough herbs banked that I could get to 93 herb lore, but I just don't really have any reason to right now, and I would have to go and gather more secondaries, and it's just not really worth it. So for now, we're just going back to the Gauntlet. Okay, so I figured that while my internet was being weird, this would be a good time to go and get a head start on editing some videos. So I've just been doing some bank standing skills, mostly crafting stuff. I finished up with the herb lore, like I said, and then I cut all the uncut gems that I had in the bank, although I'm constantly getting more from Gauntlet anyway. And then I've just been blowing some glass that I already had made. And yeah, if you look up in the top right here, I'm actually going to get a crafting level. 92 crafting! Very cool! There is a task to make a torture on the elite tier, so I figure that any crafting I get done before then is just going to make it quicker when I roll that task. And yeah, I do have all of these battle staves that I need to make orbs for and then make and then alch for money, but yeah, I figured I might as well use the glass that I already had. But yeah, that is more or less what this video is going to be about, just sort of taking care of stuff that I have to do. I got all my gems cut, as you can see here. Well, actually, I got some more from Gauntlet already, but yeah, I got the gems cut. I'm doing the glass. I'm just sort of taking care of stuff. My video is rendering. Everything is good. No, don't do that to me, game. That is the last thing I want to see. 246 KC, 9 weapon seeds, no armor seeds. So I accidentally clicked on the agility course when I meant to go and bank to go for a farm run, and then I realized that I was only a few laps away from an agility level, so I decided to just run a few laps here at the Priv course, and there is 87 agility. Alright, here it is, 250 KC, 5 times the drop rate, and still no armor seed. Alright, well, we keep going. In case you were curious, I swapped up the method. Before I was doing just tier 1 armor, tier 3 weapons, go in immediately. Now I've started to do tier 2 and 1 tier 3 armor piece, and then, yeah, still tier 3 weapons. It makes the prep time a little bit longer, but I'm finding that the final fight ends up just being so much safer, so much more relaxed, and yeah, I haven't died since I started doing that. Although I didn't die much on the other method either. Dying is just so annoying that it being a little bit more chill and a little bit more safe is definitely worth it for me, even if it means less kills per hour. But yeah, I've done 76 kills so far this video. I don't really know my kills per hour, probably close to like 4, which doesn't sound like much, but I've been working as hard as I can, and I built up myself a little bit of a buffer for the videos, so I can actually spend some time here. I'm probably going to be here for another like 6 or 7 days, depending on how things go. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep going, farming, Gauntlet, etc., and hope my luck turns around eventually. And in case you were wondering how the farming's going, very well. I'm onto my irits now. I think I mentioned that before, and I'm doing irits mostly because oftentimes I'll be killing something and I'll be Dragon Battle Axe specking with attack potions, so I go through a lot of these more than any of the other like super strength or even super combats, and also I can just buy Eyes of Newt, so the secondaries are really good and easy to get for Herblore XP, but I will be trying to go through as many of the seeds as I can, and as you can see here, I've got quite a few, especially these Toadflax seeds. Those are going to take me a while, but yeah, farming is going very well. Oh, there is 275 KC, putting us at 6 times the drop rate for an armor seed. Please, game, just one. Give me some hope. Well, hello and good morning to the gamers. Today is a new day, and there is an update with a new quest. So I'm going to go and take this opportunity to go and do anything that isn't Gauntlet. As you can probably tell by the inventory, I've been on a little grind there last night. And yeah, I believe we are at like 280 something KC at this point. So yeah, 280 exactly. Perfect. But yeah, I'm going to go and do this quest real quick. It is a novice short quest, so it shouldn't take me too long. It is essentially just the introduction to the new area in Karend, which isn't actually out yet. But this is just sort of like, if you do the quest now, then you have access to it on day 1. It's going to be right there. So I'm going to go and do that real quick. Shouldn't take too long. The main reason that I actually want to do the quest right now, as you can see here, there's new music tracks, there's a new quest, therefore my quest cape and my music cape both won't work right now, so I'm just going to do it real quick, and then, yeah, when Valimor actually comes out, then I'll be able to access it right away. So, yeah, even though there's no quest helper, I think I could handle a novice short quest, or at least I hope so. So yeah, just gonna do this real quick. Oh, that was it. Okay, that took like all of 3 minutes. I don't know. All right, sure. Well, that was easy. But yeah, I'm a little bit disappointed. Not because the quest was short, but rather it was so short that I didn't really get a break from Gauntlet, which was my whole objective. But yeah, the update has a few other things. There's more transportation options around Karend. There's more minecarts. There's new charter ships. There's a new ferry ring around the Vinery, which I don't see unless that's it. Usually ferry rings are blue on the map, but yeah, you can also talk to this person to get your money back, because now this ferry ring doesn't require you to fix it, so I get my 80k back, and I'm going to try and figure out what the ferry ring code is to the Vinery, because I want to get that unlocked. But yeah, there's just new options around Karend for movement, which is good. This place is far too big, and yeah, that's pretty much it for now. So yeah, I'm just going to go back to Gauntlet, I guess. Okay, yeah, I was right. This is the fairy ring. Apparently it is AKR. Very, very cool, I guess. I don't know why it isn't blue like all the other fairy rings are on the map that show the code. Maybe this is a rune light thing, I don't know. But yeah, there it is. Cool. Yeah, Gauntlet. Okay. I actually realized this last night as I was going to bed, but this armor seed is officially the thing that I have had the worst luck on this account. Even worse than the Malediction Shard from Crazy Archaeologist, worse than the Basilisk Jaw. Now, obviously the Basilisk Jaw took longer, but yeah, this is actually the driest I've ever been on an item. So that's fun. It exists! An armor seed! Let's go, dude! Oh my goodness, 282 KC, I get an armor seed. Oh, finally, dude. Oh my goodness, I'm so relieved. Also, I'm sorry, I just listened to that clip back. I don't know why the audio sounded like that. I'll try and fix it in post, but I'm just so relieved, dude. Just feels like I'm actually making progress now, and I can, like, you know, continue to do this without feeling terrible. And more importantly, I mean, that's Gauntlet green-logged. I know it feels weird to have the armor seed as the last thing, but I already have the pet and the enhance, so yeah, that's cool. So I was actually going to take some time to talk about the crystal armor once I got an armor seed. I just didn't anticipate it taking so long, but here we are, so let's talk about it for a sec. So the crystal armor seeds are used to make the crystal armor, obviously, and you need 6 seeds in total to make the full set, 1 for the helmet, 2 for the legs, and 3 for the body. And for each piece you equip, it increases the damage and accuracy of the Bofa, and I think the crystal bow, but obviously I'm going to be using the Bofa. And the amount of damage and accuracy it increases is based on how many armor seeds were used to make the piece of armor. So for the each armor seed used to make the armor, it increases your damage by 2.5% and your accuracy by 5%. So what this means is the helmet is a lot less valuable than the chest and the legs. So ideally, my goal is to get 5, because oftentimes you end up not using the helmet in exchange for a Slayer helm or a Serp helm or some other helm. You don't really need the helmet as much as the chest and the legs. So my goal is to get 5 armor seeds and then make the chest and the legs, which will give me 12.5% damage and like 25% accuracy on the Bofa, which is going to be huge when I go to Zulrah and do my Bofa only method. So what that means is I need 4 more armor seeds at least, maybe even 5, and that means I'm going back into the Gauntlet. Now, what about a back-to-back? Okay, well. Oh, that was 300 KC Honestly, I didn't even notice for a second there, just because exactly what I said was going to happen happened. As soon as I got one armor seed, like, my motivation just shot up. Those 18 chests went by like nothing, and yeah, feeling good, going back for more. No, why? There's weapon seed number 10 on 325 KC. Yeah, that's sad. I know that, like, getting the weapon seed doesn't actually decrease my chances of getting an armor seed, but it just sort of feels bad, man. 10 weapon seeds when I really don't need any, and 1 armor seed in 325 KC, like, come on. Oh, that was kill number 350. Obviously no armor seed, or you would have seen it, but yeah, I've been doing Gauntlet like all day. I think I've done like 50 KC today. I've been at it for like 10 hours. I just wanted armor seed before I went to bed, man. Oh, now I gotta keep going. Let's go! There we go. 355 KC, 5 kills later after that last clip. And no, I still haven't gone to bed. But there we go, 2 out of 5 or 6. I'm still happy I decided to stay up and do a few more. I was so tempted to go to bed, and now I can actually go to bed happy. And of course, we got to go for the back-to-back, though. And the back-to-back? Sad. So I really didn't anticipate this taking as long as it has, and I'm not even really close to being done. So yeah, if this video comes out like 8 days after it's supposed to, then you know the reason why. But I thought about sort of canceling this whole endeavor early and coming back sort of later on and doing just sort of what I was doing before, where I just did some sort of daily Corrupted Gauntlet kills as I went. But realistically, I just sort of need crystal armor. Like, it's just so important going forward to actually have like a strong range setup. So I think I have to commit to this, even if it is a little painful. This is, by the way, day 8 of the Corrupted Gauntlet grind. So yeah, I think I just have to keep going, but I apologize if this video ends up being extremely late. I am trying my best here. No. Every time, man. I mean, obviously getting the weapon seeds, it's not a bad thing. They're still, I guess, sort of useful. But every time I see the little seed, I think it's going to be something useful. An armor seed or an enhanced, and it's just this lame-ass weapon seed. But, oh well. No! Oh, that was like 2 chests later, too. Oh, if those were both armor seeds, man. Okay, well, I got a little tilted at Corrupted Gauntlet, so I decided to go into the regular Gauntlet and do a couple of combat achievements that I had left. So there is Wolf Puncher, and I believe there's one more that I gotta do. I don't think it's too hard. I think it's something about not making armor. I don't know. I got 2 more left. I gotta do it without making any potions, and I gotta do it without making any armor, neither of which should be too hard. Okay, and there is the one for no armor. Wow, what an incredibly unfun combat achievement, just walking my ass around the gauntlet. Oh well, we're done with that. The last 2 combat achievements for the regular gauntlet are just for speed tasks for 4 and 5 minutes, which I am not going to bother trying to do right now until I get Rigor and Augury, so we are done with those. Back to the Corrupted Gauntlet. As far as Corrupted Gauntlet combat achievements go, I have the same 2, to beat it without making any armor, to beat it without making any potions, and then another speed task for 6 minutes and 30 seconds. I'm not going for the speed task right now, and I'm definitely not doing the potion one, because that sounds terrible. Maybe I'll try the armor one. Alright, this is going to be kill number 400. Are we rewarded with anything? No. Well, apparently at some point I got 90 smithing from making armor inside Corrupted Gauntlet, which is just so incredibly sad. But I think there was actually something that unlocks for me. I don't remember. I don't know. Whatever. Cool. 90 smithing. Well, hello and good morning to the gamers. It has been like 2 full days since I got to record anything. Yesterday, I was in a tournament, a pickleball tournament. If you don't know, I play pickleball. I might put a clip of it right here. There's a cool rally, and the whole thing was streamed on Instagram, so I think I have the VOD to find it. But either way, I need to get some armor seeds. I'm just running out of time. Like I said, yesterday I was busy pretty much the entire day, didn't get to record it all. So today is a gauntlet day. I'm going to see how many gauntlets I can do in this single day. I am at, if I were to stop picking, 401 completions. I'm pretty sure the last clip was of the 400th. So yeah, I'm going to see how many I can do today. Oh my god, why? Oh. Well, this is going to be a solid 6 hours of corrupted gauntlets so far. I know because I got my 5-minute warning where I'm going to get auto-logged out in the middle of that kill. So maybe we can end this 6 hours on an armor seed? No. Alright, well, I'm going to go take a break, get some food, and then we'll be back. Well, it's kind of disappointing, but I am going to have to end the day there. I've been doing Gauntlet for like 10, 11 hours now. I'm at 457 KC, and yeah. Inventory's looking good though, but you know. Okay, good morning gamers. I am back bright and early, ready to do some Gauntlet pretty much all day again. And yeah, just hope for some better luck. I don't know why, but I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling like 2 armor seeds today, please. Let's go! Oh my goodness, dude. A 3rd armor seed, finally. 476 KC. Let's go. Now, the fun part about this is, now that I have 3 armor seeds, I can actually go and make the crystal body. The crystal body is by far the most useful piece of the 3, and yeah, the most expensive one as well. So here we go, crystal body made. It looks so beautiful. Okay, surely we're due for a back-to-back here. Oh my god, there's no way. What? Okay, that's not exactly what I meant, but okay. Holy f- This log just makes absolutely 0 sense. How do I have 2 enhanced and the pet, 477 KC with 3 armor seats? I don't know, man. Whatever. This is awesome. Blade of Saildor is really good, and I will talk about that in a sec, but first, let's just make it. Beautiful, and then immediately I'm just gonna corrupt it because why not? Yeah, yes. Oh, it looks so cool. So the Blade of Saildor is a really good melee weapon. It is a slash-based sword, 94 accuracy, 89 strength, and if you compare it to the whip, it's actually stronger and more accurate than both the regular whip and the Abyssal Tentacle. Meaning this is my new best in slot slash weapon for like ever, I think. Which is actually insane. Usually it's not really worth getting. Compared to the Bofa, you almost always want to make the Bofa first, obviously. But yeah, I have it now. So that's pretty sick. And it is especially useful because they are talking about nerfing the Fang. So even if I got one of those, they're nerfing the slash bonus on the Fang to be less effective, to make the Blade of Saildor more effective. So now I have that. So this is... I don't even know what to say, man. I am completely speechless. Okay, well, I guess we go for the back-to-back-to-back. Hopefully this time it's an armor seed, because I'm out of weapons to make, so... That's actually just so funny. I wonder if I still have the clip, but I know I saved a clip before. I was talking to somebody, and I'd even said, like, I just have this weird feeling that I'm gonna get another enhanced before I finish all my armor seeds, and Yeah, sure enough, there it is. 2 enhanced, 3 armor seeds. It's just statistically so unlikely. But I guess it is ultimately like the best case scenario. I got both the weapons, both the incredibly strong weapons, out of the way early, and now I'm just grinding for armor seeds and getting good drops along the way. Obviously, Gauntlet is just insane for other drops as well, so yeah, I can't really complain. It does make the grind feel a little bit better, I will say that though. Okay, any back-to-back-to-backers? Okay, well, that's fair. No! Hard to complain when my luck's been so good today, but, yeah, there's another weapon seed. Make that 14 of them. I got a second pet. I got a second pet. Oh boy. That's might be the most upsetting thing that's happened so far. Wow, that sucks. Okay, here is kill number 500. And, not an armor seed. Gonna keep going though. My goal for today was 2 armor seeds. Now it is getting kind of late, so I don't know how viable that goal is anymore, but I'm gonna try my best. Okay, hello, good morning gamers. Once again, we are at it. Yesterday I managed to do 50 Corrupted Gauntlet KC. We're starting at 507, and yeah, just gonna do the same thing today. Again, my goal is 2 armor seeds, because then at least I could go and do some Zulrah. But if we at least get 1 today, then I'm happy. Well, unfortunately, I have a new problem. Today is the first big snowfall of the year here in Vancouver. We've had about 2 feet of snow so far, and it is continuing, and it's making my internet extremely inconsistent. I'm sure if you look up in the top right there, you'll see every once in a while my ping will just spike to like 1,000, and I've already had a couple deaths because of it in the Corrupted Gauntlet, and it's just sort of frustrating. So instead, I'm going to take this time to cut the gems. I've just been sort of passively cutting my gems anytime I have AFK time, so like if I'm eating dinner or whatever. So I'm just going to do a little bit of that for now, and I have a few other things in the bank to take care of, and well, there's a good example. Yeah, so I'm just going to do that for a little bit, and hopefully my internet gets better later in the day. Okay, well, as you can see by the ping graph here, the internet is not perfect by any means, but it seems to be slightly better. The max ping there is going up to like 200 instead of 2000, so I'm going to send a few more. I did do all of my glass and all of my gems, so I'm kind of out of things that I wanted to do bank standing anyway, so yeah, we're going back to Gauntlet. Hope the internet's okay. Okay, hello to the gamers, I am back. I've just spent the last, like, 5 hours dealing with a technician that my new ISP sent me, but I think I've got everything figured out for now. I'm still not hardwired in. I'm waiting for a cable to come from Amazon, but even still, as you can see by the little graph over here, ping a lot more consistent, so I am going to get back to the Corrupted Gauntlet grind. I have been trying to do some over the past, like, 24 hours, but my internet was so bad, it was so inconsistent, I didn't get that many kills in. I am currently sitting at 539 KC, still with just the 3 armor seeds, so I'm gonna get back to it. Hopefully we can turn this luck around. Let's go! That was actually my second kill of the day. It is a new morning. I stopped at 550 last night, so yeah, what a good way to start the day. Let's go. Are you... Excuse me, what? Are you kidding me? Oh my god. This is just unbelievable. How do I have 3 pets in 566 kills, 2 enhanced, and only 4 armor seeds? This isn't possible. Are you kidding me? There's no way. What am I supposed to do with this? Like, what even is this gauntlet log? What am I doing here, game? I guess at the very least I could trade it in for 1,500 shards, but like, that just feels so bad, man. I mean, I could drop it and buy some bonds or something. I don't know. I just want some armor seeds, man. I've been here so long. Okay, hello, good morning, gamers. I sent a few more last night. I think I did another, like, hour, but honestly, I got a little bit tilted, and I was very tired, so I went to bed. I am here this morning. We are gonna have good luck. We're gonna get 2 armor seeds, and we're never gonna come back here. Let's go! Oh my goodness, yes, dude. 5th armor seed, let's go. I will say, I am loving this whole getting the armor seed early in the day thing. It really does help my motivation, I'll say that. Alright, you already know what it is. Immediately, I'm just gonna go and make the crystal legs here. These are the second best piece and the second most useful by far. In fact, I'll talk a little bit later about what my plan is for the crystal helm, but these are a gimme, so here we go. Oh, they look so beautiful. Okay, so here is my plan. Honestly, my plans have changed so many times. I did not expect this to take so long, and I don't even remember what I said my plan was at the beginning of the video. At this point, that was like 2.5 weeks ago. So what my plan is, I am gonna try and get the 6th armor seed. I kind of went back and forth on this a little bit. I'm never gonna want to come back to Corrupted Gauntlet, and the only thing I have left here is 1 more armor seed, so I might as well do it now while I'm in the zone. And the crystal helmet, although it is the least useful piece, like I mentioned before, it is still good, and in fact, I would use it right away. At Zulrah, now that I'm 90 Herblore, or whatever it is, 87 Herblore to make anti-venoms, I don't actually need the Serp Helm on. I can just make some anti-venoms, or even some anti-venom pluses. I don't really know what the difference is. I'll have to look that up. But it would be better kills per hour to use anti-venoms with the full crystal versus the Serp Helm. I would use less scales because I wouldn't have to use them while I killed her. So there is a reason to get the crystal helm, so I am just going to try for it right now. If I get lucky, it'll be great. If not, you know, who cares? I'm probably just going to set a kill count number, maybe something nice and even to end off on, maybe 600 or 650, depending on how I'm feeling. So yeah, I'm just going to send a few more. Hopefully we get it soon. No! Well, I can't be too disappointed. Obviously, my luck has been pretty good recently, but yeah, that's too bad. I saw the little thing there, I got excited, and yeah, whatever. Okay, this is gonna be kill number 600. It would be very cool and very convenient to get it right here. Which I did not. I think I'm gonna keep going for a bit, though. I will say, my motivation is at an all-time high for this now. Just knowing that I could leave at any moment and still have crystal body, crystal legs. Even though I wouldn't have the helm, like, just knowing I have that in the back of my mind makes me want to get the helm even more. So, I may end up just continuing to go until I get it, but, yeah, hopefully it doesn't take too long. We're done! Let's go! 610 KC! It's finally over, man. Oh my god, this log is disgusting. Alright, here we go. Make the crystal helmet. We're done. It's over. Full crystal with the Bofa. This is such a relief. You have no idea. But something just doesn't feel right. There we go. The full white recolor on the crystal. Oh, it looks so good. And definitely worth the 1.5 mil I paid for that, along with another 500k to dye my sword black. I don't know, I like the black sword. It makes it look like an actual, like, obsidian sword. I don't know. But we're done. Let's go. Wow. My range setup is actually insane now. With the Pagations, the Nanguish. This is, like, very close to best in slot. This is incredible. And, yeah, we get to go and use it right away. Let's go do some Zulrah. The main reason I wanted to get that done before moving on to Zulrah was so I could do some Bofa-only Zulrah. Essentially, with the crystal armor, the Bofa is accurate enough that you don't really need to use a mage switch, and it just makes Zulrah super easy, super AFK. As long as you're standing in the right spot, you should be good. And I need to farm a bunch of scales. Now, fortunately, it shouldn't take too long. Zulrah scales aren't that bad to farm. But yeah, I have actually 0 scales in the bank, so I need to farm some. Hopefully I can get lucky on some duplicate uniques, and I can just chisel them down for scales. I don't really need any of the other uniques, so yeah, let's just do it. Wow, a new PB, let's go. I really wasn't expecting to actually be able to kill Zulrah any faster. The whole point of the full crystal Bofa method is just to be lazy, not necessarily to be fast, but that is cool to know that as long as I get good hits, it is just as fast, if not faster, than with magic, so cool. So I have a few objectives with my Zulrah grind. First of all, I would like to fill up my blowpipe, my trident, and my serp helm completely with scales. I don't know exactly how many that's going to be. I'll go and do the math later. But yeah, I'd like to fill them up completely and then get a certain number in the bank saved up for use later. Again, I don't know what that number is going to be yet, but yeah, I'm going to be here a while. Fortunately, I don't use that much supplies here. Obviously, I'm using Crambwhams, but those are pretty easy to get. I'm using a few prayer potions and range potions, but that's fine. And then just the crystal shards from the armor, which I have plenty of. So yeah, I'm just going to be here for a while. It's pretty chill. Like I said, the whole point of getting the Bofa and the crystal armor is so that I don't have to worry about switches or anything. I'm pretty much just like brain off watching a movie while I do this. So yeah, we'll see how long this takes me. And so I fully charged the trident just to get that out of the way, and then I need 11,000 scales to charge the serp helm, and 16,383 scales to charge the blowpipe. I have no idea why they were so specific with that one, which is a total of 27,383 scales to fully charge my things, and then, like I said, I'm going to build up a stockpile past that. So yeah, I've got a ways to go. I will say the only thing that would make this better is if I actually had Rigor. Rigor is insanely good, especially for stuff like this, but yeah, it's gonna be a while, I think, before I manage to get that one, so we'll have to make do. Oh my goodness, that was so fast! What the heck? 56 seconds speed chaser task? Thank you! Oh, I didn't even notice. We passed the 27,000 scales mark, so I'm just going to go and throw them all in my things. Give me a sec. According to the bossing info plugin, that took me 6 hours and 40 minutes. I was getting about 21 kills per hour. I did 140 kills. So yeah, that's not too bad. Like I said, I still do want to get a big stack in the bank, so I'm going to be here for a bit longer. But I can do this, fully charge that. And do this, and fully charge that, and now we stack up the scales. Let's go! Free scales! Thank you! That is exactly what I was hoping for. Any duplicate unique you can dismantle for scales, and I believe they're all worth 20,000 each, so that is huge for me. Still gonna keep going though. I think I'm gonna try and get to 50,000. So, change of plans. I'm actually just going to call it there. Now that I have the full crystal, going and killing Zulrah whenever I need scales shouldn't be too hard. And this video has already gone on way too long. So, yeah, I think 25,000 scales and a fully charged serp helm, trident, and blowpipe should be more than enough for now. So, yeah, Zulrah done. Which, by the way, if you were curious, I ended up doing 156 Zulrah kills, and I used about 16 crystal shards worth of charges in the crystal armor each, so about 3 shards per 10 kills, which isn't too bad. I have a lot of crystal shards right now, and I have a lot of seeds that I could trade in for more, so I'm not too concerned about running out of shards, and if I ever need more, I can just go and pickpocket elves in my downtime. So yeah, definitely worth trading out some shards for some scales in that sense. I really did not expect that to take so long. I was in the Corrupted Gauntlet for nearly 16 days straight. I actually went back and checked, and I have a clip labeled CG Start on January 5th, and a clip labeled Last Seed in all caps on January 21st. So, yeah, that took a while. I'll put the loot on screen here. The Gauntlet one got combined with my other Gauntlet KC, so there's going to be a few more than exactly what I did in this video, but most of it I did in this video, and I'll put the Zulrah stuff up there too so you can see it, but yeah, we made nearly like 500 mil of value in this video alone, which is kind of crazy, and obviously more importantly, we got the full crystal armor going forward into the elite tier. So I'm excited to roll my next task. I've been sitting here for over 2 weeks not knowing what it is, and the anticipation is killing me, so let's just go and do it right now. Okay, here we go on the spreadsheet. I am so excited to see what this task is. As you can see, I darkened the cells on the spreadsheet. I got a few complaints saying that the white cells were very bright, especially at night, so hopefully this should help tone that down a little bit. And let's just do it. Let's see what it is. Oh, okay, sure. That's actually an amazing first task to get in the elite tier. That means that I am going to unlock the Amulet of Torture, which is the best in slot melee amulet forever. It does mean I need to get to 94 crafting, but fortunately, crafting's been sort of the thing that I've been passively doing. Like I said, I've been just sort of cutting my gems and blowing some glass, and I have all these battle stabs to make with these orbs, so yeah, that actually shouldn't take too long, and then, yeah, best in slot melee amulet, so that's pretty sick. I also have to go and get the Zenite and buy the Onyx, but that's easy. Ah, just kidding, I still have an Onyx for my Zulrah drop. Perfect. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hundreds of hours of gameplay went into recording this one, so I hope I've done enough to earn your like and subscription. And yeah, it really does help my videos out with the YouTube algorithm, so if you wouldn't mind going and pressing that like button, it's free and it takes like 2 seconds, and it is greatly appreciated. So, thank you. Episode 1 of Season 4 might also be a little bit delayed. I still have to make the Season 4 intro, and obviously the tasks in the Elite tier are going to be a lot longer going forward, so I'm going to try and stay as consistent as I can, but I honestly have no idea how it's going to go, so yeah. I think that's going to be it from me. I will see you guys in the next video. And I want to give a big thank you to all of my channel members, especially my Tier 3 Big Spoon channel members, but I did want to make a small announcement. Starting from here, going forward into Season 4, any channel members are going to be permanent for the entire season. Even if you only become a member for a single month, your name will be in the credits for the rest of the season anyway. So if you were considering becoming a channel member, now would be the time to do it. So you should do it. Thanks. And if you care, here is that Pickleball rally I was talking about.